Alright, time for another Lannister Dragon Banner game. We are finally up against a deck that is not like Targaryen, basically. That's very helpful. Boy, am I tired of Targaryen. I tried to play a game just now, and it was a Targaryen that, like, killed all my stuff on turn 1 with Dracarys and the 5-cost Daenerys, so I was like, well, what's the point in showing this game, really? I'll just try another one. This will probably be a Wildlings deck. The Night's Watch Brotherhood without banners. Oh, that's interesting. So he's using Brotherhood, but he's also using the core set Wall and like defense stuff. We will see what happens. Really? I guess he got me. Well, he's got defense stuff, so he can go first, I guess. I think this favors me because I have Hisdar to help make up for quote-unquote only getting 4 gold. 4 gold is still not a totally unreasonable amount. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get Tywin out to play the things I do for love, but we'll have that for later. Next turn will probably be Noble Cause to Marshal Tywin. And I do have Quaithe, who can be discounted by Hisdar in Challenges phase. That's very good. One gold. I guess we can mill the Milk of the Poppy. That worked out. Yeah, Milk's probably going to be useless in this matchup, so. Unfortunately, I still can't defend a military from this Grin. Even if I ambush Quaithe, which is pretty unfortunate. But I'll kill the burned men. That's what they're there for, I guess. Come on, dude, hit pass. Giving me too much dead air over here. Like, what could you possibly be thinking so hard about? I guess I got him on that one. It may have been worth it to just defend that with his Dar and not spend the discard to get Quaithe in, except for the fact that I need Quaithe so I can have a military icon. So it's definitely worth doing a military challenge to him. He's quite low on stuff. He's got plenty of cards in hand, but not many characters on board. And even though I only have 2 cards in hand, I think I'm still going to do Noble Gods next, just for Tywin. Guarding the Realm, huh? Well, I'm glad to get rid of that. Don't want him taking my flea bottom junk. What in the world? Not sure why he would do that. I'm trying to think of what card costs 3 that he could ambush in or play in a fashion that would matter. Having trouble thinking of any. I mean, Airy costs 4, so it can't be Airy. I have no idea. He might be doing that just because he's going to Valar Morghulis next turn, but I honestly think that's a bit of a waste of the Iron Bank event. Just take back Grin, and the gold is totally wasted. Like, is Grin really that important when you could save it for a time when it would have more of an effect later? I don't know. If we do this, we win. We win dominance. Use Shay and leave his Dar standing. That explains it. Well, that's a good way to use your Iron Bank. Pretty lame. If he's just going to play a bunch of resets, I don't know if that's really going to go all that well with his core set wall. We'll see what happens, I suppose. Luckily, I do have the double draw plots to keep me going. Let's see if he does trade routes. My guess is that he's going to do trade routes. This is actually a bit risky if I play Tywin here, because if I don't like top deck another character, I could be in trouble. But I can use the gold mine to try and dig for one. My deck is like 34 characters. Surely I can draw another one with the gold mine if I have to. I did make some slight changes to the deck. Only a few. I took like Hound and Tyrion down to 2 ofs, and I think Jaime is a 2 of, yeah. And I added in like Guinevere, one copy of Robert Strong, and the this Barristan Selmy from Targaryen. Because obviously we can get pretty low on cards pretty fast. Yeah, late Summer Feast, so basically trade routes. Very happy for him to give me cards, of course. Oh, goodness. This is risky. This is very risky. If he just marshals like the big Jon Snow, Tywin is dead. But there's not much I can really do about it. Let's try this. Damn, can't play that either. We just have to hope for the best. Also, if he just plays a neutral character and gives it stealth, I could die to that. Friggin' reset spam, dude. Frustrating. Well, that's annoying. But she doesn't have a military icon, so that's fine. Don't I have a second sons in here? Surprised he took that and not the second sons. It may have been the better choice overall, though, because if he took the second sons, and I mean, there's a high chance I'm still going to do this no matter what. I'm going to play the things I do for love on whatever 3 cost that he gets, so. This way, he's not banking on winning a military with this character. Whatever he's planning to do will be more stable that way. I guess he also does have to account for my potential military claim, because, you know, if Tywin can't defend himself, then he's going to attack on military with 9 strength, and I doubt that the opponent will be able to defend that and win 1 back against me. Alright, that's excellent. That works out perfectly. Oh, and I have Plaza of Pride to stand him up, so this is all very good for me. This worked out about as well as it possibly could have. Guess I'll discard Cersei for Plaza of Pride, assuming that I'll have to use it. I think I'd rather have Janos Slynt than Cersei. Really? Sure you want to do that, buddy? Let's see here. I guess he's defending his wall, but I don't really care about the wall at this point. Yeah, we'll just take this. I really want to push Aemon out the window as well, but I think it's better to get Shae back. I think the fact that if I use it on Shae, the character comes back to my hand just makes it better to use it that way. And this way I don't even have to use my Plaza or anything. Maybe he has March to the Wall. I mean, I'm not going to be very happy if he has March to the Wall. He's playing Varys, so it would not surprise me if he has it. But them's the breaks. If he has it, he has it. Hopefully he'll declare a power first. But if he does intrigue first, which he probably will, then I'll just have to immediately bounce her. Since otherwise there's a chance the event would get discarded. Wow, really? Why would... Oh, because he had Late Summer Feast. Damn. Yeah, I should have just done it. Now that gold is wasted. That's my mistake, I guess. So he didn't attack there because he didn't want to give me any cards off Late Summer Feast. But you should at least do an intrigue, because that's not a net gain of cards. It's like I lose 1 and then draw 1. Oh well. This is obviously a first snow situation. So this way we'll get Shae back and we don't even have to spend the events on her. It'll still be in our hand for later. That's fine. It's basically, it's not March to the Wall, so that's fine. As long as it's not March, I don't really care what it is. I guess Valar Morghulis would be annoying. He probably has that as well. Oh, goodness. I think I'm just going to marshal Littlefinger here, since he draws cards, and the opponent's board will probably be clear. There's no way that I can marshal 2 characters. Nope. 1 gold off of being able to marshal 2 guys. Do I want to mill a character? I feel like I might as well. Let's mill Myrcella. She doesn't seem likely to be active this game. Okay, that's good. mean, that's not even worth it, because that's just going to die to military, if that's his only character he can put out. That ranging party. One problem for this guy is he's had very little economy. Yeah, the only economy he's had is that one King's Road. That's kind of unfortunate. Definitely makes it more difficult. He also has yet to... Not only has he not played, we haven't even seen any neutral characters out of him. Like, none have been discarded for intrigue or anything, so... I wonder why he has this Brotherhood agenda. I mean, maybe he just has bad draw luck and he's literally not drawing any of them. Dragon Glass Dagger, I mean, that's still not enough. I'm 9 over here. Well, that sucks. Sucks to be him, no doubt. We're going to do this first to go past the plot cancel. Then we're going to do military. And I could even use my plaza here to get an unopposed intrigue, which I guess it's probably worth it to do that. Probably worth it. Question is, what do I discard? Probably Cersei. Neela's Wall, get unopposed power, intrigue, claim, and renown. I think it was worth discarding a character. Especially because we haven't used either one of our draw plots yet. So I think I'm very favored now. Valar Morghulis will not save him at all. Not only because Tywin is duped, but because he has no economy and I have 4. Could use trade routes here, but he's likely to have Valar Dohaeris, and I want to save trade routes until after I see Dohaeris. So maybe, I think exchange is probably a safe option. Alright, that doesn't do anything. Literally doesn't do anything because I have a summer. Oh man, I got the 4 cards off of the exchange. That's great. Hell yeah. Draws you even more cards than counting coppers sometimes. Yeah, I think he's pretty dead. He got screwed really hard by that first snow. But I don't have any sympathy because he tried to do Varys, so get that shit out of here. This game definitely could have gone the other direction very quickly if he had anything that could have gotten past my Tywin on military, though. That one turn where I had to marshal, well, didn't have to, but chose to marshal Tywin because I could only marshal one character. Yeah, that's game. And if he had just had, I mean, surely he's got to have, like, the big Jon Snow in his deck. That's what I would think. And if he had that guy, it could have been bad. Well, we didn't even get to use Things I Do for Love, but that's kind of the way it goes, I guess. That's just the way it goes. Well, not really. Don't really have anything else to say. The deck, this deck feels pretty decent. You do just lose to Targaryen because, you know, you've got these characters that, let's say I try to do a challenge with Littlefinger, that's just Dracarys or whatever. And that's what happened to me the first game I tried to play. I had an empty board on turn 1. And, you know, he's Targ sitting over there with his, like, Astapor with 4 gold and stuff. So that's just game over. But if you're not against that, I think you have a reasonable chance. Obviously, it's not, like, super great, but you can do some stuff. Enough of that, though. We'll just end the video now.